Okay, so what is the difference between boiler heat and forced air? So those are the two most common types of heat that we see in central New York. So the boiler systems are a unit that is heating up water, and then it's sending those water through pipes into the baseboard heating on the floor, and then we are getting radiant heat off of the pipes that are heating up. So the pros of the boilers is that they last a lot longer. They're more like a 50-year timeline or even beyond that. And then when they do break, they're usually repairable. So it's like a part that breaks, and then that part can be replaced or repaired, which is very nice. And then they're more efficient is the other thing. Now, it's not going to be crazy. Like the high efficiency forced air units, it's not like they're very far behind. But yeah, but boilers, they last longer, they're more repairable, they're more efficient. The problem there being, there's no ductwork in the house. So if you want to add AC, you can't add just central air to a house that only has boilers. Now, the solution to this, some people will add an AC unit in the attic. So if you have an attic crawl space, you can add the AC in the attic, and then you run the ductwork through the ceiling, right? So the boiler heat is running through the floor, which is good because heat rises, and then you've got your ductwork for your AC in the ceiling, and then the cold air falls. So that is a pretty good solution if you have a crawl space in the attic that is usable for that. And then the other thing you can do is you can run mini splits on the walls. So those are probably the most elegant solution that is not just having central air. So the nice thing about those is all of the loud and the hot parts of an AC unit are outside. All you have is the cold air blowing. Now, having those on your walls, it's not exactly like they're pretty, but that's better than like a big loud window unit or a portable, portable AC unit that you can move to room. Is convenient, but the loud part is all inside your house, and then same thing with the windows. They do put the loud part on the outside of the window, but it's still much louder than a mini split is. So that's the downside of the boilers. For the forced air units, they're going to last more like 20, 25 years. Sometimes you get 30. I mean, it's really just down to luck. Obviously, servicing them is going to extend the life of them, so definitely get them serviced, change the filters, all that. But the problem with those is when they break, usually it's that the heat exchange goes, and that's not really repairable. You just have to get a brand new furnace. So that's where the boilers tend to be more repairable. The forced air units are just good until they're not, and when they're not, you gotta replace them. Now, the good news is all the ductwork is run, so for you to add AC is not going to be nearly as expensive as it's going to be to run AC through your attic, or even adding mini splits is probably going to be about the same price as just adding central air. And it's so much more elegant, it's quieter, it's got all those advantages. So that's how I think about boilers versus forced air.